Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily EV and green energy news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Tuesday, September 29th. Tesla has secured a large order of 130 semi-trucks from Walmart Canada. Back in 2017, shortly after the unveiling of the Semi, Walmart Canada ordered 15 trucks from Tesla. But now Walmart Canada has announced, quote, Walmart Canada is now reserving a total of 130 Tesla semi-trucks, making it one of the largest reservations of electrified trucks in the country. Now, Tesla first started taking reservations with a $5,000 deposit per truck, but it later increased the price to $20,000 for a base reservation. This means that Walmart would have placed over $2 million in deposits alone for the electric truck, and the total order could be worth over $20 million after they're paid in full. As of yet, the timeline for release is unclear. Elon Musk is frustrated by media coverage of Tesla's Battery Day, calling it sad, and expressing his belief that there's a lack of appreciation for manufacturing. In an interview that appears to have been edited on the Kara Swisher's podcast, Tesla CEO Elon Musk complained about the media, saying, quote, the press coverage of the event was sad. Most of the press coverage was a sad reflection of their understanding, really. He went on to say, quote, this is something that the average person has no idea about whatsoever. Smart people on Wall Street generally have not the faintest clue about manufacturing and how difficult it is. Now, at Electrek, we like to believe that we were positive about the announcements of Battery Day. The longer the company remains in business, the more these improvements will skyrocket profitability. However, we also noted that no new immediate or consumer products were revealed, and a casual glance can seem unexciting. This episode of Quick Charge was brought to you by Electrify America, the nation's largest coast-to-coast charging station network for electric vehicles. No matter where you're heading, they have chargers nearby. And at charging speeds up to 350 kilowatts for capable electric vehicles, they'll help you get there fast. Find out what they're up to at electrifyamerica.com. That's electrifyamerica.com. Electrify America. Hello, freedom. Ford has slashed the price of its Mustang Mach-E up to $3,000 ahead of the start of deliveries. A Mustang Mach-E forum member shared a new communication that Ford gave to the dealers announcing the new price drop. The base model is reduced by $1,000. The premium all-wheel drive versions are down $3,000. Other models show discounts as well, but the only variant of the Mach-E that hasn't seen a price change is the GT version. Ford confirmed the price change to Electrek, saying that they are adjusting the price to remain fully competitive in the segment. The Mustang Mach-E is expected to arrive at Ford dealerships across the country in the coming weeks. GM has started testing its Ultium battery system, which is going to power the next generation of electric vehicles, and they've started with the Cruise Origin autonomous electric vehicle. Earlier this year, GM Cruise, which is General Motors' autonomous driving subsidiary, unveiled its full self-driving electric car that's designed so much for ride-sharing that it doesn't even have a steering wheel. Ken Morris, General Motors' VP of AV and EV programs, said, quote, despite the pandemic, we haven't missed a beat. Our EV and AV programs remain on track. In fact, from 2020 until 2025, we will allocate more than $20 billion of capital and engineering resources to our EV-AV programs, which equates to more than $3 billion annually. Tesla isn't the only company that's making an end-of-quarter sales push. At Electrek, we've unearthed deals on the Kia Niro, Chevrolet Bolt, Jaguar I-Pace, and Audi e-tron from various dealers across the country to tell you the lowest price that's being offered. There's still a couple of days left to score great end-of-quarter deals on these popular EVs. Even better, you might even get the local dealer to come down to match these best-in-nation deals. If you want to check out the prices, go to our site, electrek.co. In a very puzzling move, the head of the Environmental Protection Agency, Andrew Wheeler, has mocked and threatened to block California's recently announced plan to phase out gas cars by 2035. According to Reuters, quote, EPA Administrator Andrew Wheeler said the plan raises serious questions regarding its legality and practicality and said it could cause problems for the state's electrical grid. He also declared the move could be subject to federal approval, saying it may require California to request a waiver to the U.S. EPA. And in Electrek's Green Energy Brief, the French oil giant Total is taking over Source London, which is London's largest electric vehicle charging network with over 1,300 charging points. This is the EV charging arm of the French transportation firm Ballore, which has managed the group of Source London since 2014. Just weeks ago, Chinese President Xi Jinping announced the world's largest polluter would reach net zero by the year 2060. And China already has a plan. Tsinghua University's Institute of Energy, Environment, and Economy, which closely works with the Chinese government, has created a roadmap to help China reach this goal. The report says that China's emissions will peak sometime between 2025 and 2030, and the total energy demand will start to decline rapidly around the year 2035. New Jersey state legislature voted to ban both plastic and paper single-use bags and disposable polystyrene foam containers and cups. This makes the Garden State one of the strictest in the United States when it comes to dealing with packaging and plastic. And finally, in Electrek's personal mobility coverage, Zero Motorcycles and Polaris have announced a 10-year exclusive partnership to develop a series of electric off-road vehicles and electric snowmobiles. Polaris announced, quote, "This exclusive partnership in off-road vehicles and snowmobiles is a cornerstone of Revved Up, Polaris' long-term strategy to position the company as a leader in powersports electrification." And hey, we don't have to wait that long, because both Polaris and Zero claim that the first vehicle developed by this partnership will roll out by the end of 2021. Vito launched its innovative D11 folding electric bicycle with a massive Indiegogo campaign earlier in the summer, raising over $1 million. And now Vito has launched retail sales of the D11. It has an unconventional frame design with a 36-volt 11 amp hour battery built into the seat tube. The MSRP is $1,299, but you can use a coupon code D11BIKE to take $300 off and get it down to just under $1,000. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. You can also catch an audio version of this very same podcast on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I will see you on the later.